When keeping it real goes wrong. When keeping it real goes wrong. So the LSU athletics department says it'll certainly accept the White House invite despite Angel Reese's commentary. So for those of you who have been living under a rock, Angel Reese went on record and said that she will not be attending the White House invite, that she actually spoke for the entire team, say they not going to the White House after POTUS, Joe Biden's wife, went online and stated that she suggested the idea of inviting both the winner and the loser, the LSU Tigers, who won the NCAA tournament, and if they invited the loser, right? So there was so much outrage from the so-called black community. Everybody was standing for Angel Reese. Angel Reese, in her most recent interview, she stated that she didn't want to attend because Joe Biden, he didn't even have them in the NCAA tournament bracket. So she said she not going. In other words, she ain't really feeling, she don't like Joe Biden like that. So I'm going to read to you guys what it says. It says, after LSU Tigers athlete Angel Reese's declaration that she and her teammates would not accept the Biden's invitation to the White House, the school's athletic department is stepping in to share another take. As previously reported, the matter came to the public's attention after Reese clapped back at Jill Biden online, as the First Lady considered inviting LSU and Iowa Hawkeyes to the White House. Joe Biden's suggestion, which deviates from the norm of only extending the invite to NCAA champions, it says, was because both teams showed out and played such a great game. However, Reese immediately pushed back against the suggestion by slamming it as a joke. She stepped into our comment section to declare, "We not coming," period. My response is, where are all the pro-blacks? Where are all the pro-blacks who want to be at this imaginary cookout? Why aren't these people standing together in solidarity and standing with Angel Reese? Why did nobody have her back? Why they didn't cancel LSU? Why don't we see massive, large amounts of hashtags all throughout the internet canceling LSU for saying that they going to still attend after their best player in Angel Reese, well, one of their best players, and Angel Reese stated that she's still not going? Why you don't see all the black women? Why you don't see her female counterparts going out there and saying, she said what she said, period? And when LSU go there and when they televise it, we not watching. You don't see none of that surfacing throughout the internet. All you see is people saying she got what she deserved, or they right by going. That just go to show you, bro, like, you got to keep it strictly business, because they'll turn on you. See, you be so busy. Blacks be so busy having this displaced anger, having this frustration and this hate for white people, but they still want to be in their system. It's backwards. It really don't make no sense, because best believe when that very same system is out to get you, when it's a target on your back, black people are not going to stand with you. After Angel Reese has just been backstabbed, now she going to get to see what it's really like, how they really feel about you. That's how the so-called black community do you. They turn on you with the quickness. That's why I got to be simply business. Win your title. Congratulate Lil Shawty, whatever her name is. I don't even know her name. But she played phenomenal too. See, they be making it about white and black. It ain't about that. It's about getting your money. Put all the antics aside. Like I said, it's fair game. Whatever happened within those two halves. But when the game over, y'all shake hands, be professional, show great sportsmanship, and go about your business. You got the win. You pointed at your ring. All that other stuff was just overkill. It was too much. But you can't keep it real with a bunch of people who fake, bro. These people are phony. Everybody that's in that shade room comments, bro, like, they phony, they fake. It's fake, it's not real. They got the mindset, oh, well, that's on her. Now, had Trump been in the office, right? LSU would have said, oh, we not going. Let this had have been the other way around. Let Trump had have been in office. And Angel Reese and them said, oh, we not going. You know what they would have said? They would have said, oh, well, we not going either. They would have said, we ain't going either. Where was Kamala Harris? Why Kamala Harris, the black woman that y'all was voting for, the one who was standing proudly? We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Where is she at right now? Why she didn't come out and voice frustration, but why she didn't reach out to Angel Reese? They put everything else on camera. Why they didn't reach out to Angel Reese and have a conversation? Kamala Harris herself personally call her and say, you know what? We apologize. We want to make it up to you. Invite her to the Obama's house. That was her request. She wanted to go to the Obama's house. So why you personally didn't call her and invite her and you reach out to the Obamas and y'all invite her personally? Because they don't really care about black people for real, bro. They just want y'all votes. And y'all not seeing it. Let this had been around the election time and Trump was in office. They would have said, we ain't going. We not going. And it's not even about a president's day. It's not about who you like. It's not about whether you like Trump or dislike Trump. It's just bias, bro. They leave you out to hang to dry alone, bro. That's what they do. You know, Barack Obama ain't gonna come out and go against nothing that Joe Biden say. Y'all gotta remember, like, when Obama was in office, Joe Biden was his VP. That was his chaperone. That was his supervisor. They ain't gonna just let no nigga roam around the White House and have that much power. They ain't gonna never, we ain't gonna never be in control, bruh. He was there to monitor Obama. It just go to show you the true colors, bruh. He might have had black skin, but he was just in there to be the face. That's all these presidents are for real, just the face. They don't really love y'all like that. In the words of Draymond Green, you thought you was Kobe? They don't love you like that, nigga. Like, they don't. Angel Reese, you might be from Baltimore. And it's a personal message to Angel Reese. And hopefully she comes across this video one day. Baby girl, you gotta do what's in your best interest for you and your family. You don't want no unwanted targets on your back from the system, because guess what? They all in cahoots with one another. Whether it's the NCAA, maybe college, maybe the WNBA, these politicians, these big conglomerates, they all connected. They all won. They'll make it to where you don't even get drafted. You be trying to figure out, you're like, man, I'm one of the best players in the country. And you telling me that I couldn't get drafted to a team? I got to go play overseas to get a few hundred thousands to support my family when you could have been making millions? That's how they do you. Or you get drafted and you get drafted to one of the worst teams. You go real low in the draft. You get drafted real low. And then you go to the team and you try to figure out why these referees making all these bad calls against you. We try to figure out what the refs got against you. That's how they do you, bruh. And then black people, they just tune into the next. The only reason they was watching is because of your antics. They wasn't watching because you were a really, really good basketball player. They were just watching because of your antics. The controversy. You being attached and linked with NBA Youngboy and all the off the court things. You trolling. The celebrations, like, that's what they was tuning in for. They weren't tuning in because of your skills. So you got to do what's in the best interest for you and your family. Because they ain't going to have your back, bro. They're going to be like, oh, you on your own. That's on her. We knew about Obama. He ain't never did nothing for black people anyway. Where are all the black people who was sharing the post that was like, oh, when the white girl did it, they said that she had swag. But then when Angel Reese does it, she's hood. She's a thug, blah, blah, blah. Where are all those people at? Where those people at, bruh? Now these dudes ain't nowhere to be found. Because they gonna always view you like a nigga, bruh. They gonna always view you as a nigga. Now you gonna be harassed. You ain't gonna be getting first class treatment. You ain't gonna do nothing but destroy your reputation. When you be pro-black like that, you don't do nothing but destroy your reputation. You mess up relationships. You don't know who was close with the Bidens. She should have just kept her mouth shut, bruh. She shouldn't even never win that little white shorty. Because the black people ain't gonna defend you like that, bruh. They're not gonna have your back. They're not gonna be in support. They'll like your posts on Instagram. But when it come down to it, they ain't gonna support you like them white people be supporting them. But you don't want to put a ceiling on your success. So you don't want to cut out and eliminate that white demographic. Because guess what? Once they turn on you, you can't depend on them blacks to support. They ain't gonna support you. She said, well, we'll just go to the Obamas. The Obama sent the message and replied by saying, well, you ain't coming here. Well, you ain't invited here. See, they only watched you for all the taunting that you did against other players. Angel Reese ain't really that skilled, bro. She overrated. She don't got no really great ball handling skills. Her form is uglier than Sean Marion jump shot. She got one of the most ugliest forms I ever seen in my life. But she's a decent basketball player.